Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. So, I hope you guys are ready to chill tonight. I am. We haven't done Truck Sim in a couple of weeks. The last time around that we did it, it had slowed down dramatically. We had way less viewers, way less supporters. And I said to you guys I would keep this in the rotation as long as we got that support, and it happened. So I took it out of the rotation, and some people freaked out. They were like, oh my God, how dare you? It was only one night. I said, yeah, but we've been doing Truck Sim for 4 months. And I'm noticing distinctly that each time we play it, there's less people, and now the support has fallen off. So why are we still doing it? And then they freaked. No, you must bring it back. It's a one-night thing only. It was one bad night. It's not going to be representative of every time you play Truck Sim. You've got to bring it back. Let's get Truck Sim back. Okay? So, fine. You know, I'll do it. I'll bring it back one night only, tonight. If tonight things go well and you guys hang out with me and we have a good time with the interactions and have fun convo while I have a few brews and, you know, the support is there, then we'll do it. We'll keep it in a rotation. I had no problem keeping it in the rotation, but you knew the criteria. It wasn't like it was a shocking thing that you guys were like, oh my God, I didn't know that this was the case. I always laid it out that way. That's why we did it for 4 months, quite frankly, because the support kept coming. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So, I'm happy to try it again tonight. We'll give it a second shot. It looks like we already have some earlier support. We have 2 subs gifted from Buckwell. Buckwell, one of the biggest fans of Truck Sim. He told me that I was the one who got him into it many months ago when I started playing it here on my channel. He loves the game. He plays it all the time now. He's the one who also bought me a bunch of the DLCs here. And he was sad to see it go. He's happy to see it back, and he's already supporting. So thank you, Buckwell, for 2 gifted subs. Then I received a $5 tip from Buckwell, who says ATS Lives Matter. Thank you, Buckwell, for a $5 tip. So Buckwell already, with the early carrying of the stream, with both a tip and 2 subs, I get the feeling Buckwell really wants to see American Truck Sim continue. Now, I don't know about any of you other guys. If you guys want it in the rotation, please support it tonight. Let's hit that goal. We hit that goal, I promise you I'll play it again next week. That's how it works, okay? Melroy says it's nice that you allow your viewers to control what you do and what you play. Listen, I love video games. I'm a lifelong gamer, right? But I'm a streamer for my job. I'm supposed to be streaming things that people want. And if people want them, they'll support them so that I can make a living doing this and make more streams, right? That's it. It's called reciprocation. I make the content, you support the content continues. I'm not here to stream for myself. Even though I may like Truck Sim, I need to know that the people watching want Truck Sim and will support it, or else I'll do something else that they will support, right? And that's how it works. So, yeah, anyone who's a successful content creator should be giving some level of control to the viewers, because the viewers are the people who allow them to have the living, and then they reciprocate, right? Does PayPal take less of a cut than YouTube? In general, yes, but not all cases. Like, for example, it depends on the size of the tip. If you send me a $1 tip, PayPal takes a big cut of every dollar. They really do. If you send larger tips, they take less of a percentile cut. So $5, $10. Yeah, if you do, for example, a $10 tip on PayPal, overall, I will make more off of that than if you were to do like a $10 super chat. That's just how it works, okay? But I'm not going to ask for you guys to do anything, all right? I'm not going to ask you to do anything in any way. Whatever you want to do is good. American Truck Sim was over, but people wanted it back badly, so it's back tonight, one night only. If we have a good night where people engage and we hit this support goal, it continues weekly. If tonight it sputters and flops again, we're not doing it again, and I'm not bringing it back again. This is it. This is the last hurrah for Truck Sim. I listened to so many people complain about it that it was gone. I said, I'll bring it back per your request, but now people actually have to back up what they have asked for. That simple. If they don't, well, too bad. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Wow. I was not expecting this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another night of American Truck Simulator here on DSP Gaming. We're in mid-September. The last time that we did this, it was August, and we have been playing American Truck Sim for about 4 straight months. We were doing it once a week as a late night chill stream. People seemed to like it. They would show up and engage in support. Although admittedly, it wasn't a huge crowd. I would say we even had usually under 200 viewers on YouTube, and we had a good like maybe 70, 80 on Kick. It was always a kind of a close-knit group who like to hang out and have a lot of interaction with, you know, me, dialogue, a lot of talking back and forth. So these streams worked more for like us hanging out than really caring so much about, oh, I have to get the job delivered and we're upgrading the truck or anything like that, right? But hey, people liked it so much that over the time we had all these DLCs that were donated by Buckwell, and people were coming out in droves to hang out. And then all of a sudden, I noticed over a course of 2-3 weeks, the viewership started to dwindle pretty bad. I don't know why that happened. And then that last time that we did it at the end of August, we did not hit our support goal. It was actually not, you know, a little bit further away than I even thought we would be. And it was disappointing, but hey, I had always laid out the rules that if we hit the goal, Truck Sim continues. If we don't hit the support goal, we retire it and we work on other games. So that's what we've been doing for 2 weeks. We've been doing all these other games and made good progress. You know, we've beaten a couple of games in the last couple of weeks now. And what happened is, a lot of people were upset. They were like, man, I really like Truck Sim, and now it's not in the rotation anymore. We don't even have any late night chill streams left. They're all gone. So people yelled at me and said, would you bring back Truck Sim? That it was just a bad night. That's what I was told. Phil, it was just one bad night. It was a one-off. It was what they call an outlier. It's not the normal. It's kind of a weird night that, you know, maybe something happened out of the norm. Well, tonight we're going to see. I'm back. So far, we've got about a third of the goal that we have hit. People already have supported Truck Sim early. And so we're at around $50 of support. I think we're at like 55. If we hit 150 tonight, Truck Sim remains in the rotation and we'll play it again next week. But if we don't hit the support goal tonight, well, that's it. So let's see what people want to talk about tonight. Let's see what we do. I don't even remember where we are. But before we get started, of course, we've got to open a drink. We've got my final Nectar Hard Juice. It's the last one that I have from the pack. It is the Lilikoi Passion Fruit, which actually was one of my favorite flavors of that pack. So I'm happy to start with this tonight. Let's pop this sucker open. Sure you're doing this and not spraying it all over the place. Okay, I managed to not spray it anywhere but my hand. That's good. Okay. Let's get started. Oh, by the way, so what we need to work on, we need to figure out what's the next DSP tries it. Maybe we can figure it out by the end of tonight. We have a couple hours that we'll be hanging out. We have no clue because we hit all of our goals and did DSP tries it earlier today for Katsu Burger. No one expected it was going to be that fast, including me. So now we got to figure out what's next, right? What do you guys want to see? Is there any new things at fast food places you want to see me try? Should I return to a place that I did in the last year since I revived DSP Tries It? What would you like to see? Let's talk about it tonight. But in the meantime, cheers, everyone. It's pretty good. Okay, let's see where we are and what we're doing. I have no idea where we even are. Big Larry Trucking tipped me $2 and said, bless you, don't blow out the back end. Some seasons cause a brown surprise. You know, I don't think I've ever had a brown surprise when sneezing. I've sneezed so hard, I've actually legit hurt my back. Like I pulled my back sneezing so hard, but I've never actually had like a Hershey highway evacuation, if you know what I mean. Have I ever sneezed and farted at the same time? No, you think what it is when I sneeze, I clench. I don't know if that makes sense, but when I sneeze, I clench. So I would not be farting or pooping when I sneeze. I literally tighten up. They say you can't piss and shit at the same time. I can tell you firsthand that is not true. It may not exactly be under your control when it happens. Oh, but it can happen. Okay, anyway. When I clench, do I let out a high-pitched toot? Like when I sneeze? Yeah, what I've done is I've trained myself. I have a trumpet I put up to my anus, and I can play like certain songs by sneezing. What are you talking about? Stop that right now. Okay, let's continue. What can I say about allegations of my homosexuality? All I have to say is it doesn't matter how much PPP wills it. I'm straight as an arrow. I'm sorry. All right? It's just never going to be. Review cologne? No. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. You had your chance, and you blew it. I will never review cologne, ever. Would I consider another interview with the Quartering because he's been made a target of harassment by the casino now? Basically, you know, I have actually no ill will towards him at all. Forgot his name. I totally forgot his real name now. But I have no ill will towards the guy at all. I feel like when we did that interview years ago, it was a pretty fun and fair interview. And he got a lot of shit for it because it was a fun and fair interview. And that was it. Like, I really have no interaction with the guy. I don't know much about him. So, I don't know if he would ever be interested in something like that or not. Again, the thing is, if ever I was going to have an interaction with him, I want no drama at all. Zero. I want it to be, you know, a fun conversation, hanging out, cordial stuff. We can talk about events and stuff going on. I'd be okay with that. I don't want to be like, all right, Phil, so I got you on my show. Let's talk about all the drama shit. Let's talk about WWE champions. Let's talk about your wife. Let's talk about this. No. No. Absolutely not. The truth is, there is no drama going on with me at all right now. Zero. I'm involved in none. I certainly don't need to dig up shit from the past because people are bored and have nothing to talk about. There is no drama at all, and I'm enjoying life. So that is not what I'm seeking. But quite honestly, I don't think he would ever want me on his show. He's a political guy, right? He's politics. So why on earth would he want me on his show? This was, you know, years ago he had me on his show on a whim. I don't think that he would ever do it again. Oh no, what's going on here? This is not good. Oh, come on, this is stupid shit. I'm going around. God damn it. Why they gotta block the whole road? This is on purpose. They blocked the whole road so you can't actually bypass it. I thought I could sneak by, but they angled the truck just so you can't do it. This is awful. We're gonna end up being late now, watch. We're not gonna make our job because of what they're doing here. See the traffic over there now because they did this? So now I'm gonna be extra late. What do you mean crash vehicle offense? All I did was phase the guy's head. Look. Excuse me, officer. I'm a little parched. Why can't I go? Is my car like wedged? I think my cab might be wedged. How do I get out? Interesting. Do we have any mods? Slayer, are you there? Do you not see this guy spamming right now? Being very obnoxious. My problem is I can't back the cab up the way I want. See, I can't. I want to back the cab up more that way, and I can't get it to go the direction I want. So I don't know how to get out of here. Thank you, Slayer. Yeah, I actually don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to get past this truck, because the way that my truck is positioned, I don't know if I can. Why are these guys? I just keep hitting the truck. I can't do it. Like, I don't know what to do. You can push cars off the road? I'm pushing a car off the road right now. Oh, if that's the case, can I actually push? Hold on. If that's the case, can I push the fire engine off out of the way? Yes! I can push the fire engine out of the way. It's moving. mean, it's moving at an incredibly slow rate, but it is moving. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Out of the way. How often do I get recognized in public? Never. No one ever recognized me in public anymore. It's been several years since anyone did. Dark Knight says, this is why Phil makes the big bucks. Look at this. Creative solutions for a challenging time. That's DSP gaming in a nutshell. Here we go. As in, wait a minute. Did it stop moving? Why did the truck stop moving? It was moving and now it stopped. Uh-oh. Because the truck hit the ambulance. Are you kidding me? Do you think I moved the truck enough that I can now fit to the left of it? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think so. I'm gonna try, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna get stuck. No. Basically, the ambulance is in front of the fire truck. So I'm screwed. Wait a minute. Do you think I go all the way to the right? No, because that car's blocking it, see? The wrecked car's all the way to the right. Yeah, there's no way. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do this because I can't get my truck out of here. Maybe I can go, hold on. Maybe I can go that way. Well, this really sucks. That's the first time ever me playing this game where they completely block the entirety of the highway like that. Seriously, never have they done that before, right? It's always been available to drive by, and now... Wait a minute, are you kidding me? I'm blowing this stop sign, I don't care. Take a look, I could have just done this, and I would have been fine. Look, now I'm getting right back on the highway. So I could have just done that, I would have been completely fine. Oh my god. Well, this is what happens when you're away from the game for 2 weeks. You lose your senses, you play horribly. You see what happens, guys? Well, guys, if you want to keep American Truck Sim in the rotation, you gotta support it. Right now, we haven't had any support for 16 minutes. It was Slayer who last did some support, but we are not even halfway to our goal, and we are just about halfway through our stream. So we gotta get some support rallying right now. We gotta get some subs over on Kick. We gotta get some super chats. We gotta get some tips. You want this to continue, we gotta hit that goal by the end of tonight, so let's go. Facehugger says they caught on to people using that exploit and they patched it. Are you for real? That they caught on to people who would just drive around the traffic blocks, so then they did that and blocked the whole street? If that's the case, then from now on I have to take the detours. So here's the thing, if they fix this so that the detours are reasonable, then I don't care. But the detours used to be ridiculously unreasonable, and then the GPS would screw up and tell you to go back to where the detour was, which you couldn't pass. So you basically would almost get soft locked and not know what to do unless you like drove around it like I was trying to do. But at this point now, we're definitely going to be late, and now I have to fix my truck because I just wrecked like 3 times. Sucks ass. Alright, so thanks for all that moral support over on Kick. Now, could someone give some real support? Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but you can't buy groceries with moral support. They don't accept that as a currency. Interesting question from Save Us GTA 6. Just said in the chat on Kick, what about a breakfast DSP tries it? Did I ever think about maybe one day ordering from IHop? Huh. Here's the thing. If we were to order breakfast, that would have to be something that I do at the beginning of the stream. So basically, one day we'd have to not do a podcast, but instead do a live DSP tries it where I taste something from IHop. Yes, IHop delivers in this area. But would anyone care for that? And by the way, we would have to hit the goal earlier and then do it the next day. So let's say, for example, tonight we hit 10 goals. We could do DSP tries at IHop tomorrow morning. There you go. Let me put it this way. It's not impossible. It would possibly be possible, yes. If people wanted that, I haven't heard a single person say a word about that until right now with you asking that. So I guess it would possibly be possible. Yeah, we'll have to see. Okay? No, I wouldn't want to have breakfast as dinner, Slayer. No. Maybe one day I would like to go to Japan. That might be nice for vacation. I'm not sure. Honestly, right now the only thing holding me back is lifestyle choices. Like the fact that we have a cat, and that cat is a very, very attention-demanding cat. Like if we were to be gone for like a week or two, Jasper Kitty might actually be like traumatized to not have us here. You know what I mean? Like if we put him up in room and board somewhere or whatever, it might actually like mess with him because he's always had us here. And we don't want to traumatize our cat. Like not every cat is like that, obviously. There's tons of different kinds of cats. That's just his personality type. Is that he's a very friendly, demanding cat. He always wants to be with you and stuff. And even when we have people who show up just to do stuff at the house, like maintenance people and stuff, he freaks out. He absolutely goes crazy and freaks out. So we're kind of limited right now. We can't do anything until maybe we get a little older. Maybe we're in a different life situation. We're not gonna, you know, do something that's gonna be messed up to our cat and then end up traumatizing the guy. All right, guys. So I'll be right back. Get rid of this can and get a second drink, and we'll have our second half. Guys, if you want to see Truck Sim next week and ongoing, please support the stream. Let's hit this goal. We're at over $100 of support. Let's hit it and make it happen, all right? All right, I'll be right back. So, where are we at? Let's take a quick look at where we are right now as we head into the second half. We are currently at $102 of support out of our $150 goal. And like I said, if we hit the goal tonight, we will do Truck Sim again next week, and it will be in the rotation as a late night chill stream as long as we keep hitting that goal. If we don't hit the goal tonight, that's it. That's the end. This is the final Truck Sim stream. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can hit that goal. Slayer says he knew a trucker who set up a portable toilet in the back of their truck, and they used cat litter to gather the waste so it wouldn't smell. Yikes. Thank you for the support, and thanks for a head start on the next DSP Tries It tonight. All right. So now, I think what we need to figure out, and by the way, thank you, NDO, incredibly generous tip that got us a third of the way to the goal. I think what we got to figure out now is what's the next DSP Tries It. We really got to figure this out. What will we be doing for the next reward? I don't know. Slayer says their McDonald's has a new McCrispy burger. It's a chicken crispy patty and a unique sauce. And they have a crinkle cut fries and a banana flavored ice cream. We have none of that here. We have absolutely nothing. Our McDonald's, you'll be lucky if they don't take a dump on your sandwich. If you don't believe me, just take a look at that adult Happy Meal that I had. That was interesting. And therefore, I can't try the new background removal tool updates. I want to. I'm dying to. I really like the background removal tool. And it's funny. Apparently, since I started using this tool, all the other locals started copying me. Like Review Tech, like Wings of Redemption. They all apparently use exactly the same thing now. Even though I'm the first person who used it, they all watched my fucking content and then started copying me, which is pretty funny. What a shocking twist there, huh? That, you know, once again, everyone copies me. What just happened? What? That vehicle hit me! Dude! The vehicle just hit me. They charged me another $900. What is going on? That's twice. Twice in a row. Did they stop charging me money for people driving into my truck? Jeez. Jay says, I heard about big tips. I was playing Rivals. Oh, yes. We've had lots of great support over the last several days. Hitting multiple goals on certain streams. That's why we've done 2 DSP Tries It's in just like 3 days, which is insane. Thank you guys for that, obviously. The sweet smell of success. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the return to American Truck Sim. What I would say is next week, since we know we're doing it again, bring some topics. Bring some topics you want to talk about. A lot of, I think, the best truck sim streams are when people ask me about things from my past and I tell big stories and stuff. But, you know, you guys got to bring those topics to the stream. Well, thank you to everyone who supported today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the very big early support on Kick today. We got tons of subs. I appreciate that. I think we already have over 10 subs on Kick just in the first day of the week. That's much appreciated. These early days are important to me because I get paid for them later on in the week. And last week actually was one of my least supported Kick streams ever. I mean, weeks ever. I don't know why. It might just be bad luck or whatever. Because already we got good momentum today. Like, look, we got 6, 79, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 subs today. That's great. Hey, I'm not going to complain there. That's a great start. Thank you, guys. Cheers to Kick viewers and subbers or sub gifters. Thank you, everyone, for all the support in the last week. It's been great. Absolutely amazing. No complaints at all from me. I've been having a good time with all the games. Everything's been fun. It's not like when I was playing Donkey Kong Bonanza and I was bored to tears, you know? Like, I'm actually legit enjoying everything I'm playing right now. Do I ever feel alone and depressed when I turn off the stream? No, dude, I'm married. I live full-time with my wife. I never feel alone or depressed. No, not at all. Absolutely not. I agree. Decaf says you're lucky to have your best friend as your partner. Completely agree with you. I am insanely lucky. The person who I would want to talk to the most and spend time with the most is the person that I'm married to. That's amazing. Like, that's... Oh, God, this guy clobbered me. Yo, that guy, he sideswiped me. And now I'm stuck. Shit. I'm really stuck. Oh, I can't back up either. This is bad. I can't back up and I can't go straight. Uh-oh. What do I do? I'm in the ditch. Oh, shit. I was turning wide and I'm in a ditch. I mean, I was turning narrow and I'm in a ditch. Is there any way I can pull myself out of this or am I going to have to call for a truck? Yeah. Oh, your differential lock? Okay. Can't do anything? I don't think it's doing anything. F7? Damage. Oh, God. I didn't realize I had a third. Oh, shit. That's my problem. I had no clue that I had that third piece on. I might have to abandon the job. I just fucked up. I had no clue that my truck was that long. Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I was just like, oh, it's the end of the night. Let's try to do a job quick. I wasn't paying attention. So, I think I'm screwed. Yeah. What I just do, I'm turning everything on and off like an idiot. I have no clue how to do this. Oh, no, 0, didn't do anything. I press 0, nothing happens, great. Call for a tow F7, that's what I'm pressing. This is F7. It's not allowing me to do that. I'm stuck. I can't call for a tow. I'm stuck. What do we do? Florian. See what happens. Look at this truck. It's coming straight for me. Oh! Yeah, I don't know. This is what happens when I press F7. I get this. And it says view services and adjustments button 0. When I press 0, nothing happens. I think we're in trouble. It's never happened before. I've never legit gotten like permanently stuck. I did flip the truck the first time early on, but I don't know how to fix this. I don't have a number pad. Yeah, I don't have a number pad. I have one of those, what do they call it? Something keys, keyboard, 10 key or whatever it's called. Press the 0 button on joystick. Oh, I don't have a 0 button. I have a bunch of buttons. I don't know what they do. What's that? What's that noise? I don't know what that is. I don't know what the 0 button is on this thing. Hit F7, click on the phone and hit enter. F7. Click on the phone. Oh, I can't. The camera keeps moving. I can't do anything. Hit enter. Oh, here we go. Tow. Wow. I effed up. I effed it up. Wow. All right, well, guys, I think this is what we're going to call it quits. We don't have time to do the job tonight anyway. Let's save, and we'll see next time if I can do this or not next week, or if maybe I'll just abandon the job. I really goofed there. All right, well, Thank you for a great return to Truck Sim. It was chill. I will say this, though. Did you notice that you guys ran out of topics, like, near the last half hour? And that's what I'm concerned about. Like, I appreciate you guys coming by and supporting Truck Sim, but you got to come to the stream with a lot of topics. That way we have a lot to talk about. Otherwise, I just end up trying to focus on the game, and by now I'm already tired and having drinks and making mistakes. So, hopefully next week we'll play again and things will go well again, and I like keeping chill streams in the rotation. We haven't had one, so to have one in the rotation is a good thing. But, like I said, hopefully next time we'll have more to talk about, and hopefully I'll get out of this tricky situation. Thank you to Bumblebee Farmer for helping me figure out how to call for help there, because I couldn't figure it out. All right. That is it. Next week, more Truck Sim continuing. Thanks, and see you then. Peace out. Alrighty, folks. So, good stuff tonight with Truck Sim.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.